Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Physics with NK Bhatt. To learn concepts of physics, subscribe this channel and press the bell icon button to notified of every new video. Yesterday in the first video lecture we discussed about fundamental concepts given by Newton and then Newton's first law. In the end of that video lecture we were talking about the impact of forces. What are the effect of forces, major effect of forces possible when the unbalanced force is applied on the object. In the same sequence today we will talk about Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion is all about the information related to the force acting on the object and how can we write mathematically the force applied on the object. So Newton studied about and analyzed and put forward his findings in the form of a statement. That statement is listed here. You can see in the text, according to this law, unbalanced force applied on the object changes its momentum in the direction of force. The meaning of this statement is, if you apply force on any object, then the momentum of object changes and that change take place in the direction of force. To understand this, we can take an example. If any vehicle is moving with a speed of 50 km per hour and force is applied in the direction of motion, then its speed increases. As a result, the momentum also increases and the direction in which the momentum is changing is the direction in which force is applied. Likewise, if the force is applied in the opposite direction of motion, then what will happen? The speed of a vehicle will decrease, and because of that, its momentum also decreases. So that indicates that the change in momentum always occurs in the direction of force in which the force is applied. The another important aspect suggested by Newton regarding the second law of motion, and that is the backbone of this statement of second law of motion, time rate of change of momentum is equal to force. Actually, this particular sentence explains us how can we find the expression for force. So mathematical relation can be obtained by using this statement, time rate of change of momentum is equal to force. To understand this mathematically, we just consider an object of mass m. Let the object is moving with initial velocity u, force F is applied on it, and time for which force is applied is t. When the force is applied, velocity of the object changes. Let we are taking the direction of force in the direction of motion, then final velocity will increase. It will be more than the initial velocity u. Then final momentum, initial momentum, these two are very important term for us. Initial momentum would be m into u because momentum is product of mass and velocity, and final momentum is m into v. Then change in momentum can be calculated by using the very simple concept of mathematics. It is the difference of final momentum and initial momentum. So we can write final momentum minus initial momentum. If you replace the expressions of these two, then change in momentum is mv minus mu. Then we can find rate of change of momentum. It means for unit time how much change in momentum is taking place. This is the meaning of rate of change of momentum. So for the purpose we will use very simple mathematical concept again. Change in momentum, how whatever change in momentum is taking place, that will be divided by time. So change in momentum is final momentum minus initial momentum upon time. Final momentum is given by mv, initial momentum is given by mu, so it comes to mv minus mu upon t. m you can take as a common, so v minus u upon t, as we know very well that we discussed, and you might have gone through this topic in the last chapter, that is acceleration. Acceleration is rate of change of velocity, and here rate of change of velocity is v minus u upon t. So this v minus u upon t can be replaced by a, that is acceleration, then rate of change of momentum is equal to ma. And what this law states, it states that time rate of change of momentum is equal to force. So what we can write for rate of change of momentum? Force. So force F is equal to m into a. So in that way we can say that the force is product of mass and acceleration, and its unit is kg meter per second square, that is known as Newton. So I hope understand this topic, watch it, go through it once, twice, and try to understand. This will definitely help you out in understanding Newton's second law of motion, that is force law, and the expression of force by using this law is F is equal to ma. Thanks for watching this video. We will meet very soon. In the next video lecture, we will discuss Newton's third law of motion. Till then, keep watching, keep learning.